Do I think he has a puncher's chance? Yes. I think he does. It's very difficult to pick against somebody in his whole career. And I don't remember who that was against, but he lost one round. And Khabib, he knocked down Conor McGregor. This is who's a high-level striker. Knocked down Conor McGregor. He's out-wrestled. Everybody gets his hands on and makes it look easy. Gaethje is a brawler. He's a brawler. He walks forward, takes shots. For some reason, like I feel bad for him because I don't know what he's going to be like, 25 years from now, because he literally almost gets knocked out every fight, and he comes back and finishes dudes. But yes, he does have good wrestling. Do I think it's good enough for Khabib? I don't think so. His striking, I think if he can keep the fight standing up, he definitely has a chance. A strike, because he's got power in his hands just as much in the fifth round as he did in the first round. So I think he's got a puncher's chance. But I think if Khabib, which I know Khabib can get him down on the ground, and for the first or second round, even the first round, if he just lays on the guy and grinds him down, that will slow Gaethje striking down tremendously. And you've seen guys do that in the past. George St. Pierre was one of the best when he fought a jacked Thiago Alves. I remember that fight. He's so good at laying on guys, even up against the cage and against good strikers. And, those strikers, man, like Gaethje, you get a lot of blood in those arms defending the takedown. It definitely slows the guy down for sure. So I think Khabib's going to go out there and does what he does to everybody else. But I will watch the fight just in case. You never know what's going to happen. That's why this game is so exciting. I love this game because you never know, right? Everybody knew Luke Rockhold was going to beat Michael Bisping, right? I knew it. I just knew it. And then you saw what happened. Oh, when I fought Anthony Pettis, I was beating the crap out of Anthony Pettis. I got knocked out. Like everybody went. Actually, I don't think anybody in the stands went nuts because I'm pretty sure everybody in my hometown was at that fight. It was terrible. I'm like, oh no. Why did I have to get knocked out in front of everybody? But anyway, I think Khabib's going to just outwork him. I think he's going to outwork him.
Well, one thing I want to ask you, Stephen, I feel like you're the perfect guy to ask because you have such a close relationship with your father. He's obviously taught you, your whole life. And I feel like that's kind of one of the biggest X factors with this Khabib fight. We know what Khabib can do. We know what he's capable of when he's fully switched on. Unfortunately, he had to go through, and I imagine he's still going through, the tragic passing of his father. So I'm just curious, without being too somber, how do you think that can affect a guy like Khabib? This, I believe, will be the first time fighting without his father, part of his training camp.
Well, with the mindset I know that Khabib has, right? The Khabib is a very, very strong mental, spiritual man. And I can't imagine. Like, it almost puts tears in my eyes thinking about my dad not being there, because when I think of my dad, he's always been there. Been in every one of my fights. Khabib's dad has been with Khabib. For me, and I try and put myself, because I've sat about this when it happened, and of course I was sitting alone. I was at my house, and I literally started crying, thinking about my dad, trying to be there and fighting without my dad. But I feel like I would train as hard as and because I know that he'll be watching, right? I know he'll be there. Even, if he's not there physically, he'll be there spiritually with me. And I think Khabib knows that. And I think he'll train harder than you have ever seen Khabib train before. I think he would win his fights for his pops, even though he's not able to be there. So I think you're going to see the best Khabib. I think you're going to see the best Khabib for sure.